These seem highly unsafe. So wait, am I done? That was it? I mean, that was it. It took me like 2 or 3 days just to do one. I think 2 days. I think I did it. I started it yesterday. All right. It's a good one. Lots of killing. I could have used this at some point. And what's up with all the Mentos things? Did I do this? Yeah. All right. Cool. Hey, big eye. Wait. Oh no. There's 2 things straight ahead.
As it had been in the years before the Great War, Big Mountain, the Big Empty, became home to one of the brightest minds of the 23rd century.
If you guys have ever played Battle Block
The
Theater,
courier watched over
I think
the
this
Big
is the
Empty
guy
for years to
who
come,
talks over that.
caring for it, and keeping its discoveries safe until they were needed to help others. Which had always been Big Mountain's purpose. Past the laboratories and science, it had always been intended as a place to build the future of all mankind.
The courier had scoured much of the Big Empty, although secrets still remained in the crater's depths. Perhaps that was for the best, however. Curiosity, while sometimes rewarded for its efforts, often proves to be equally dangerous.
The Forbidden Zone continued to be, true to its name, forbidden. No more robo-scorpions were sighted in its canyons. Big Mountain became even emptier, devoid of Dr. Mobius's proclamations forecasting the destruction of anything that dared possess sentience. Still, it is said he lived on in the equations inscribed on the floor and walls of the Forbidden Zone dome. A cobweb tracery of symbols that told of 1,000 brilliant thoughts, now lost to time.
The sink atop the dome gained a frontier town feel, with the few modules installed. They shouted at each other across the HQ occasionally, either threatening each other or announcing a discovery. It kept things lively. Secretly, the Sync Central Intelligence Unit was relieved that not all of the personality chips had been found. What was there was enough.
The book chute continued to devour all seditious
I never got to
material
use a book chute.
until it nearly choked on a paperclip. It adamantly maintained it was a Chinese paperclip, and the whole thing had been an elaborately orchestrated assassination attempt.
Nice.
Whatever the reason, it slowed down for a while, carefully appraising each document and clipboard that came to it.
Blind-eye old Jefferson eventually discovered a new sound. Silence. It only made him more filled with the blues than before.
As the courier ran through the X8 facility multiple times, the computers analyzed the test subject's movements. Rather than performing a superficial observation, They realized the subject barely knew what communism was, or even what a high school was. This confused them for a time, until the facility finally realized that its research had succeeded. So it let its cyber dogs out into the wastes to help protect small communities from physical aggression,
that's nice.
rather than communist propaganda.
The infiltration program in X-13 continued to scan for the subject and the stealth suit prototype long after the test was over. Frustrated and unable to find its lost technology, X-13 expanded its network of laser tripwires, sensors,
I hope I get my stuff that I left in the...
across Big Mountain.
I hope I get my guns and things that I left in the,
Beam forest cleanly bisected anything that entered its depths, slicing them into small segmented parts
in the locker
for easy disposal.
Because I didn't have...
The courier left the brain at the big
I
empty.
did.
A
Wow, I
strange
fucked
thing to
everything
say,
up, huh?
But it was the truth. Brains are less important than they may seem. When the courier's body finally passed, the brain was saddened.
You
It
never
kept
did
on,
get muggy,
remembering
did
the
you?
vessel
What is
that
muggy?
once contained it.
So no, I would say
Even
no.
at the end, when it started to fail, however, the brain resisted going into a floating chassis like the think tank.
I don't even
It
feel like
never said why.
I don't know what happened. I
Perhaps
just
it was
went
out
and
of
killed
respect
everyone
for
and then it
the
was
original.
over. I don't
All
quite...
things
I got
must
lost in
come
this
to
one
an
so
end.
much.
And to hang on to the past is something that's not to be undertaken lightly.
The think
And I left
tank
my brain.
basement, filled with the lobotomized robotical frames of the doctors, now served as a graveyard. The monitors had recorded the battle in its entirety, including the think tank's final shrill, terrified screams.
Muggy. No, I didn't get
whimpers,
muggy.
and pleas for mercy. They
I totally
broadcast
screwed this
these
one up.
humiliating last moments as a warning to anyone approaching the perimeter that other smarty pants were not welcome. The courier
That
was
other
the
smarty
inheritor of
pants
the
were
Big
not
Empty,
welcome.
and there was room for only one will in the halls of the think tank dome.
There is an expression in the wasteland, old world blues.
It refers to those so obsessed with the past they can't see the present, much less the future, for what it is.
They stare into the what was, eyes like pilot lights, guttering and spent, as the realities of their world continue on around them.
Science is a long, steady progression into the future. What may seem a sudden event often isn't felt for years, even centuries to come.
In the times following the Second Battle of Hoover Dam, however, old world blues took on a new meaning.
Where once it was viewed as a form of sadness, nostalgia, it became an expression describing the potential for the future.
It can be easy to see science as evil, technology unchecked as the source of all ills, all misfortunes.
With the courier at the helm, science became a beacon for the future. There was old world blues and new world hope. And hope ruled the day at Big Mountain.
We could say more, but the stories in the Big Empty speak for themselves. Now armed with the transportal Ponder, the courier could return to the dome at any time and crack open the secrets of the Big Empty one by one.
Oh, okay, so I can come back.
The sink sat vigilant, waiting for its master to return.
Right, that's what Duck Farts
Shoes
just
covered
said.
in Mojave dust. Only one road yet remained, and it was one the courier had to walk alone.
All right. Achievement unlocked. Outsmarted. For a big mountain transport capable of transporting you and you alone between. Oh, so I can't. Wait, you and you alone. But can I still bring my weapons and things? Or go back from Big Mountain. You simply need to equip the transponder. Okay, cool.
Huzzah, sir! Huzzah! Those accoutrements are precisely where Sir has left them, and should the toaster say otherwise, I remind Sir that it is a wastrel.
Okay. We're level 25 now already. Wow. All right. Okay. Well, I think that's probably a good place to stop then. If I can figure out where to... Dude, can you just chill out? Okay. Seems awful happy all of a sudden. Alright, guys. Fucking wicked long day today, huh? I went like 3 hours over. Okay, can you guys... Alright, thanks everyone for dropping by. I'll be again tomorrow at 9 a.m.-ish Eastern Standard Time. Let me see about sending you off to someone else, maybe playing the same game. Yeah, have a good night, everyone. Or good day, good evening. Oh, thank you, Brian. We got a lot done today. A way lot done today. And before the stream, we got to play Showering with Your Dad Simulator. So that was pretty sweet. All right, let me send you to... I like sending you guys to, like, kind of new people here. If I can find someone who's doing this. I'd like to find someone doing it blind. Because, like I said, I think blind ones are fun. But blind, here, what about this? Blind, I was... Okay, how about this person? Sun Parasite. I can actually say their name, too. So copy. All right, guys, let's go over to Sun Parasite. Yeah. All right. Host. Oops. Caps lock. Host to Sun Parasite. All right, everyone. Have an awesome day. Let me get over to Sun Parasite and say hi. See you, everyone.